Good morning, everyone. To our DepEd region officials, headed by Region 11 Director Evelyn R. Petalbero, CESO 4, to our DepEd Davao City Division officials, under the leadership of our very own Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rinaldo M. Giliena, CESO 5, to our school principals, and to all DepEd Davao City Division eager to learn teachers. Welcome to today's webinar on Division Training of Trainers on Learning Management System. I am Milanio R. Plorino Jr., a senior high school master teacher 1 of Pablo Lorenzo National High School. Again, good morning. I thank the Division of Davao City for this opportunity in inviting me to encourage you to look the Moodle Learning Management System and embrace this online learning modality. Please allow me also to use our Undersecretary for Administration, Department of Education Executive Committee, Alain B. Del Pascua, relative to the Department of Education Learning Management System or LMS words on this modality. This was posted by Mark Anthony Liego on his website www.teachersph.com/DepEd Learning Management System or LMS, Electronic Self-Learning Modules. Recent restrictions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic have accelerated the need for a platform where teachers can conduct online classes for learners who have access to internet whenever face-to-face classes are not allowed. As such, the Department of Education is preparing to release a learning management system that can be used by teachers and learners who would like to adopt online classes as the modality by which learning would be delivered. The LMS is a software that will allow teachers to create a virtual classes where they can assign the activities that the learners need to go through, monitor if the activities had been completed, grade submissions, and conduct online quizzes to assess comprehension in conditions where face-to-face classes are not allowed. The LMS will work hand in hand with the Department of Education Commons to benefit the more than 8 million learners who are already accessing the platform. The Department of Education Commons will contain Open Educational Resources or OERs, Electronic Self-Learning Modules or ESLMS, video and audio lecture episodes, and other digital contents that will be used by teachers to assign and schedule the activities that learners will go through in the LMS. The ESLMS will be preloaded in the Department of Education Commons, or in the EPUB format, which allows the production team to embed videos, educational games, interactive, interactive features, and feedback mechanisms that learners can access even without internet connection. The ability to embed external media into the ESLMS is extremely powerful and will even allow DepEd to incorporate sign language, subtitles, and audibles that can be used by deaf and blind learners. These ESLMs can be viewed using a mobile phone or a computer as long as the appropriate reader is installed. The table below summarizes the interactive features that can be embedded in the ESLMs. As you can see, the favored application for tablet, laptops, and desktops is Kotobi. Kotobi can be downloaded by going to their website www.kotobi.com, and as a teacher you need to download the two applications of Kotobi, the Kotobi author and the Kotobi reader. Kotobi author is used if you are going to create an interactive multimedia educational electronic books, whereas Kotobi reader should be downloaded in the laptop desktop, and this should be downloaded by the students because this the output for the Kotobi author should be will be placed in the Kotobi reader. So should you need an internet connection? No, you do not need an internet connection if you will use Kotobi reader. The DepEd LMS will have three separate instances covering LMS that teachers and learners can use for the conduct of online classes, which can be accessed at www or www.lms.deped.gov.ph. The LMS for online classes has also been completed, but its release has been deferred until the engineering challenges that are being encountered in the server setup that can scale to more than 8 million users has been fully resolved. So, if na-notice niyo last time nung nag-training tayo sa LMS, we went to the three different website for LMS. So we have the lms-test.deped.gov.ph. We went also to lms.deped.gov.ph. We went also to lms.depedroxy.ph. Those are our training ground. But our main LMS is the lms.deped.gov.ph. Second, LMS for the conduct of online trainings for teaching and non-teaching personnel that can be accessed at https://training.deped.gov.ph. So this website is solely for training for making LMS. Okay, I think we have not gone to this website. Okay. Next is LMS for the conduct of national tests, which can be accessed at https://assessment.deped.gov.ph. SIG will be the storage website for all the tests that we will be having. Pero I do not know if this one will be used in the future. The department will be using Moodle for its LMS requirements. Moodle is an open source software that was released in August 2002. It is among the top 3 most popular LMS platforms in the world with a market share of 18% in the United States and 50% in other countries like Latin America and Oceania too. Moodle was chosen over other LMS platforms for the following reasons. Moodle is free and can be used by the department without the need to go through a procurement process, allowing it to deploy in time for school opening. So malapit-lapit na rin yung ating pasukan ngayon ng August 24. So kung kukuha pa tayo ng ibang software, mahihirapan na tayo to make online classes. The major cost implication will involve servers that are already covered under the volume licensing agreement with Microsoft for Azure Cloud. Consulting services are also needed to configure a server farm that can handle more than 8 million users already registered in the Department of Education Commons. These are currently funded through a technical assistance grant from the ASEAN Development Bank as well as from Microsoft Philippines. Kung napapansin nyo ng mga nakarang araw nating webinar, kasali talaga ang Microsoft Philippines, yung katulad ng Rise Pilipinas. Nandoon yun ang Microsoft bilang isa sa haligi natin para sa online classes. Noong naturuan na rin tayo ng Microsoft Teams. The data of learners will reside in Department of Education servers, which would allow the department to monitor usage and perform analytics that would assess the students' performance. Moodle will allow DepEd to zero-rate the LMS so that it is free to users who are accessing through mobile phones. This is currently not possible for free LMS platforms as entails a server that is dedicated to Department of Education. So last week ata or 2 weeks ago, pinapa-download tayo ng Moodle software. Yun po ay para lang sa offline use. If you are a simulator this coming Wednesday, hindi mo magagamit yung Moodle na yun kasi that is the intention is to use that for online practice. Ang magagamit talaga natin ay ang lms.deped.gov.ph kung saan nandoon yung district schools at secondary schools na napapaloob noong naumpisahan ng naaprubahan na magkakaroon ng manager. Itong manager na ito ay nanggagaling sa district group at sa secondary naman ay kukunin yung ICT cluster coordinator ay sa pinangyarihan ng cluster school. Yung cluster school or cluster ICT coordinator, siya namang pipili na magiging school coordinator bawat school. DepEd has internal staff who already have expertise in Moodle. As a matter of fact, 315,540 teachers have already been trained on how to use Moodle for the upcoming school year. So kung matatagalan pa ang ating COVID-19 pandemic, aasahan na lang natin na ito talagang Moodle ang ating gagamitin por sana matapos na rin ang pandemic na ito. Kasi lahat naman tayo nahihirapan. So this is our official lms.deped.gov.ph official site ng ating LMS. So when you go to the site, go to www.lms.deped.gov.ph. So halimbawa, ilalagay ko ang aking account. Ang account natin dapat yung ginawa natin noon sa deped.gov.ph. At gagamitin natin na rin yung password. Ang password dito ay kinabibilangan ng isang maliit na titik, alphanumeric, at yung last na symbol ay pwedeng hashtag or question mark. So let me bring you to our official LMS site. So this time, after placing my username, password, and after clicking the enter button, I am now in my site page. So I have here Milanio Florino and customize this page. I can customize this one, pero this time I will not do that. I will be touring you to Pablo Lorenzo National High School, LMS. So what we see here are our dashboard, our site home, calendar, we have private files, and my courses. So inside my courses, I have here my PLNHS dash MIL or Media and Information Literacy. So I can go directly to this course, but I will be touring you what is inside the site home first. So after clicking site home, as you can see, these are the regions using LMS. So starting from region 7, going down to Central Office LMS practices. So since I am part of Region 11 Davao City, I'm going to click Davao City. So in button 1, all the elementary schools belonging to a particular district are placed here. So if you belong to Baguio District, all you need to do is to click Baguio District. Since I am one of the teachers in the senior high school level, so I should not be clicking any of these. So I'm going to click button number 2. So inside button number 2, we have here secondary schools clusters. So I'm going to click this one. Again, if you wish not to experience this one, you can click this My Courses and go directly to your course mate. But I will be touring you. So since Pablo Lorenzo National High School belongs to Cluster 3, so I'm going to click Cluster 3. Hindi na ako makikialam sa ibang cluster, baka pagalitan ako. So our school ID is 304380. So I'm going to click Pablo Lorenzo National High School 304380. So inside our page, I categorize the page into two categories, one for junior high school and senior high school. So I belong to senior high school. I'm going to click this one. As you can see, there is a sign here. There is a button here, add a new course. I did not place immediately all the courses here because, again, we have two levels of students residing at Pablo. So I need to categorize the levels into two, junior and senior high school. So I did not click the add a new course. Instead, again, I categorize them. So I'm going to click senior high school. And again, I subcategorize the senior high school into two, grade 11 and grade 12, para hindi magkumpulan lahat ng subject. So I am teaching in grade 11. So inside grade 11 page, again, I subcategorize them into two, first semester subjects and second semester subjects. Ang iba, nilalagay nila dito ng course subject at saka applied subject. So ako, iba naman. So may kanya-kanya tayong estilo how to make our page easy to be searched by our students. So I'm going to click first semester subjects. So ito yung ginawa kong disenyo. So meron na akong mga clip arts, only the manager or school ICT coordinator designated by the cluster school ICT coordinator has the power to place clip arts in the following courses. So if you are the school ICT coordinator and designated by the cluster ICT coordinator, you have the power to place courses and assign teachers to the following courses. So I'm going to open my course. Hindi ako makikialam sa iba pa, baka pagalitan pa ako. So I am teaching media and information literacy. So I have here first introduction. So how to reach your teacher. So dear student, so if you have questions, blah, 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 you can contact me at www.facebook.com/milanio.florino. If I'm going to click this one, may isa pa diyang topic, your reference book. So if I'm going to click this one, the student can download the ebook that I am using sa MIL nila. So if I'm going to click this one, ayan, pop up siya where to download the media and information reference book. So if I'm going to place it sa desktop, i-click ko lang siya ng save. So hindi ko na gagawin ito kasi meron na ako. So balik ako doon sa aking MIL course. Okay? So yung ginawa ni Sir Mark C, nilagyan niya dito ng week, month, date, at saka year. Sa akin naman iba, week 1, then the topic of that week. And I have here the competency that the student is going to make after this lesson. So I have here a short introduction, then a more about this introduction using this link. So if the students click this one, they will be directed to the site where I got my ideas of that introduction. So I got the ideas from this site, brainly.ph. So I'm going to close this one. Okay. Ang mga activities ko ay hango sa ADM modules ng English. So doon sa ADM modules, meron kaming 8 activities. So nilagay ko siya dito. Dapat kasi ang ating LMS ay hango doon sa ating module. Na kung meron mang diferensya, dapat hindi siya nagkalayo para maiwasan yung comparison. Kung sino yung ano yung modality na mas bagay o mas magaling, para hindi malayo yung comparison kasi kaawa-awa naman yung walang pang-internet. So my first activity is activity 1, what I know. So if I'm going to click this one, kung napapansin nyo, may nakalagay dito na check kasi sinagot ko na ito kanina. Pag ang bata natapos sa isang activity, automatically magkakaroon ng check dito. Okay? Hindi na ang bata ang maglalagay ng check, kundi yung mababasa kasi ng system kung nakapag-submit ang bata sa kinaukulang activity. So if I'm going to click activity number 1, okay, meron mo siya dito, this part includes an activity that aims to check, and so on. These words, I got these from the ADM modules that we have in English, Media and Information Literacy. So if I'm going to click enter, would you like to resume where you left off? Kasi sinagot ko na ito kanina, so magno-no ako.
Welcome to the Media and Information Literacy Alternative Delivery Mode module on the influence of media and information to communication. This module was collaboratively designed, developed and reviewed by educators, both from public and private institutions.
Okay,
To
so my
assist you,
introduction
the teacher
dito, so
or
I'm going to
facilitator,
start
in
the
helping the learners meet the
5-item
standards.
quiz.
This part, what I know,
This is a
includes an
short
activity that
introduction.
aims to check what you already
I'm going to
know
click continue.
about since social media pose some threats to the user. It is good not to use
Okay,
social
kasi
media
sagutin
at
ko
all.
siya ng false. So I'm going to click submit. So the feedback will pop up. So immediately, alam ng bata kung tama o mali
Social
ang kanyang
media
sagot.
provides
I'm going
great
to click
ways to
continue.
connect, interact, and communicate with friends and family while living separately.
Okay, let us say I'm going to click through. Submit. Again, the
Noise
feedback will pop
has no
up.
effect
And I'm going to click
on the
continue.
communication process.
Okay, let us say I'm going to click through. Submit. Oh, I got the wrong answer.
There is
I did not
communication,
choose the correct response.
even
I'm
without
going
the
to click
presence of a
continue.
receiver of a message.
I'm going to click false. Submit.
Communication is the process of
Okay.
sending
Next.
and receiving messages through verbal or nonverbal means, including speech or oral communication,
I can answer
writing
even
and
if
graphical
the audio
representations,
is not finished.
and
It's not
signs,
yet done.
signals.
So let us say I'm going to click false, then submit. Okay, I placed the wrong answer. I think the wrong
Thank you for
circle.
completing this
So view
5-item quiz.
result. Okay. So kung napapansin nyo kanina, para siyang may tumatakbo dito na side. So if I'm going to open
We are
my
now
email
in the
account,
21st century, where people are dependent on media and
Okay.
information technology.
I'm going to open my email account. Mapupunta sa email account ko yung result ng quiz. So, hindi na ako ang nagwasto. yun na ang score material. So I have here my score. Okay. I'm going to close this one and go back to week 1. So I'm going to click into week 1 and I'm going to proceed to the next activity. So activity number 2. So there is an audio format here or audio file. So I'm going to click play. Okay, if you have noticed, the audio file here is same in this
We are not
paragraph.
alone.
Sinadya ko ito
This pandemic
because
teaches us the
sa
importance
school
of shared
namin meron
moments,
kaming tatlo
meaningful connections with our loved
na
ones. Help us get through this.
minsan hindi sila nakakapag ah, hindi sila hindi nila nakuha yung lesson. Meron din kaming isang bulag. So nilalagyan ko siya ng
The
audio
article
file
that
para
you have
ma-review
read
nila o yung isa
and the
naman yung
story you
bulag,
have written
pwede talaga siya dito sa
speak
audio
about
file.
communication
Okay?
and how media
Then
and
meron din akong
information
video.
affect our
Watch
way
this
of
video and
communicating
proceed to
with
activity
people.
number 2 after
Let us
watching.
discuss
So if I'm going to
communication.
click this one, I can make
Communication
this
is simply the
full
act of
screen.
transferring information from one place, person or group to another that is according to skills you need.
Then if I am done, I can click ASC or escape. Then go back to
Today we're going to talk about the communication cycle,
original site.
specifically the 8
So I
different
can close this
components
one.
that make it
Here
up.
is the activity.
Sure,
This
you may
activity,
not have
activity
heard
number
of the
2,
communication
the
cycle
gadgets
before,
I use
but some
are
of these
going to
components are
make
going to seem pretty familiar. To begin,
an
we always
essay
start
of
with the
this.
sender, who has some
They're
kind of
going to-
idea
no,
that he
they're
is trying to
going
get
make an
to a
essay.
receiver.
They are going to
So that
search
begs
the
the
web and
question,
place 5
how does an
pictures
idea
as
get
answer
from the
to each
sender to
item.
the receiver?
Add 3 sentences telling
Well,
about your
that
picture.
idea represents
I'm
the
going to
third
switch
component
role
in the communication cycle,
from teacher
and that is the
to
message,
student.
the idea being
Kita ng
communicated.
estudyante kung siya nandoon. Okay, meron ditong button
In
na
order to better
magsasubmit sila. So
understand
they're going to
the
submit
communication
something.
process, we can break it down
Okay.
into a series
Click
of
lang
8
nila yung
essential
submit.
components. These are the
Tapos
8 parts as
hahanapin nila
presented
yung
in what is
micro
communication in 2012.
software nila na palito nila
The source or the sender imagines,
i-download.
creates,
So click that
and sends the
one. So
message.
choose
The
file
message is
kung
the
saan nila
stimulus,
na-save.
the channel. The
So,
receiver
this
receives the
time,
message when the receiver
cancel ko
responds
muna.
to the source. The
So that
environment
was
is the
activity number
atmosphere,
2.
physical and the context
balik
of
ako dun
this
sa
is
week
anything
1.
media and information media. While
Activity
media can
number
be a good
3.
channel.
Okay? Ano ang nasa loob ng activity number 3? What's new apart but never alone? Sa libro, sa ADM module, ito siya dito is nasaan nyo siyang reading reading comprehension. Pero dito sa LMS ko, ginawa ko siyang listening comprehension. So if I'm going to click this one, okay, post ko muna. And sa baba niyan, meron nakalagay, using a Word file in an essay format to write your experience in connecting people. So they are going to submit an essay. So katulad ng activity number 2, they are going to submit a Microsoft Word file by clicking this Add Submission. So let us proceed to activity number 4. So activity number 4 nasa sa ADM is what is it? Okay? So click nila yung enter. So may lalabas dito. Would you like to resume where you left off? So of course, no. Okay. So may arrow dito, pipindutin ng bata ang arrow na ito to proceed to the next page. Okay, I'm going to pass forward. So meron din siya nakalagay na video ng about communication process. Sa ADM module, hindi video, alangan naman, hindi naman siya magpi-play
sa ADM module yung video. So dito, nilagay ko talaga yung video. I got this from YouTube. So if I'm going to click play, okay, I'm going to post this one, then proceed to the next page or slide. Okay, pass forward ko. Okay, pass forward ko hanggang makaabot ako doon sa last portion. Okay. Sa last portion, ang mga bata ay sasagot ng isang essay, minimum of 500 words. As a student, how is media and information help you? They are not going to submit paper anymore or their Word document file. Instead, they are going to type their answer here. Okay? So I'm going to backspace. So halimbawa, tapos na sila. Okay, balik na ako doon, tapos na ako bilang estudyante dito, balik ako doon sa week 1 and I'm going to finish other activities. So activity number 5. Okay? So activity number 5, they are going to make a table and supply information in each column as. Okay? So halimbawa, estudyante ako, ano ang instruction dito? Using Word document file, make the same table and supply the columns with your answer. Send your answer in Word document file format. So same in activity number 2, they are going to submit. Okay? So halimbawa, yung bata, nakasubmit siya ng isa. Pero nilagay ko doon sa format na pwedeng mag-submit ang bata hanggang 3 beses. Halimbawa, nag-submit siya ng pangalawa kasi para sa kanya mali yung first submission. So yung pangalawang submission na hindi naman nakaabot sa deadline o hindi lumampas sa deadline, yun ang magiging basihan ko to put grade for this activity. Okay? So I'm going to proceed. I'm going to go back to week 1 and finish other activities. Next is what I have learned. This is activity number 6. So I'm going to click enter. I-zoom ko para mabasa ninyo. So activity number 6, what I have learned. Let us check how far have we understood about communication. So I'm going to click enter. You know, this activity is complete me. Complete the following statements about what you have learned about the lesson. So I'm going to start survey. So for example, communication is, they are going to place it here. Okay, sa sagot ko, sa pag-check, nilagyan ko siya ng sagot dito pero may rubric naman na pagbabasihan ko na yung sagot nila dapat nearest to my answer. So the rubric will be based there. And the equivalent points. Okay? So after answering this one, they're going to click submit. Again, their answers will be directed to my Gmail account. So, okay. I'm going to go back to week 1 and to finish other activities. So next is activity number 7, what I can do. Think before you click. Okay, task option. So the students will choose one of these as his or her task. And this is the rubric for this activity. So sa add submission, I'm going to I'm going to use the role as a student. Sa add submission, okay, dito, ang bata, pwede siyang mag-submit ng file na poster na ginawa nila doon sa Microsoft Word. Pwede namang ginawa talaga nila sa isang, halimbawa, sa likod ng kalendaryo, doon nila ginawa ang poster. Pwede nilang picturean at yung picture na yun, ilalagay nila dito. Okay? Kanta. Alangan naman ang kanta ilagay sa papel. Pwede nilang i-record ang kanilang kantang ginawa sa cellphone at ilalagay dito yung audio format na MP3 dito na file. So kung kung iisipin ninyo, dito sa add submission, pwede sila mag-submit na audio, picture file, or JPEG. Pwede rin namang publisher. Kasi hindi ko nilagyan doon sa button kanina kung anong uring file ang kanilang isasubmit. Ay, nilagay ko doon na open to all. So I'm going to cancel this one and go back to week 1 and finish other activities. So last is the assessment. So assessments should match to our competency. Describe how much communication is influenced by media information. So when we say describe, automatically ang masa isip natin, they are going to write an essay. So yun nga ang ginawa ko dito sa activity number 8. Okay? So they are going to make an essay based on these two questions, a minimum of 500 words. If they are going to add submission, hindi nila itatype doon sa Word kung hindi dito mismo dito na page. Then after that, save changes. And automatically their answer will be placed to my email account. Okay. So all the activities were done by the students. So kung napapansin ninyo sa aking design, yung ginawa ni Sir Mark C, nilagyan niya ng buwan, araw o petsa at saka taon. Dito naman sa akin nilagyan ko ng week 1 and the topic of that competency. Okay? So halimbawa, nasagot ng bata itong activities lahat, nakapag-submit, automatically magkakaroon ng check doon sa bata na tapos na siya sa lahat ng activities. So halimbawa naman, tapos na ako sa lahat ng topics sa first grading period. So may nakalagay dito na first periodical test. They are going to take their test online. So pwede ko siyang i-hide at i-unhide ko na lang siya sa petsang kung anong araw at anong oras magkakaroon ng first periodical test. Pero dito, nilagay ko siya para makita ninyo. So, I'm going to zoom. So, may nakalagay siya. So, you have 90 minutes to finish your test. I type the wrong spelling. So, I'm going to edit that one. So, if the students click this link, they will be automatically place it here and click another click for ZipGrade website. So as you can see, I am planning for the students to take their exam or test online. So gamit na gamit pa rin ang ZipGrade. So ano ang advantage ng ZipGrade? Tayo ay makakuha ng item analysis na walang kahirap-hirap. Di katulad noon na kailangan itaas ang kamay, bibilangin kung ilan ang nakakuha ng tama, tapos magkakalkula para tingnan kung mean, median, mode, ano ba yon. Dito sa ZipGrade, kukunin na lang natin ang item analysis, ang percentage ng nakakarami ng kumuha ng tamang sagot sa item na yan, at yung item discriminatory index. So ano ang ilalagay natin dito? So sa ZipGrade, na-enroll ko na yung mga bata at may ZipGrade student ID na sila na na-provide ng ZipGrade online. So for example, si Ma'am Michelle Palmera. So I'm going to type Michelle. Kasi ang pwede lang dito yung first name. Pero unique ang kanilang zip grade, student ID. So let us say ang student grade, zip grade, student grade ni Ma'am Michelle doon is 49950. And I'm going to click this box, small box. Click. You will have 90. I have 90 minutes to complete the quiz. Then start the quiz. So yung exam na galing sa division, magagamit pa rin natin. Hindi na nga lang natin ipiprint sa papel. Dito, nakalagay na online. So babasahin ng bata at dito niya ilalagay ang sagot. So for example, number 1, any human readable sequence of characters that can form intelligible words is A, visual, B, text, C, audio. So let us say I'm going to check B as my answer. And number 2, which of these text forms that can be manipulated after highlighting? So the answer is letter C. Okay. So halimbawa, tapos na akong magsagot. Okay? So may page 2 dito. I-click lang yung next. So ayan, may page 2. So, then page 3 kasi 50 items ito. So kung tapos na akong magsagot, I'm going to click review and submit to teacher. So ayan. Okay. Your answer sheet has not been submitted yet. Okay? So ipapareview muna sa akin kung nasagot ko ba lahat. Kung hindi ko nasagot lahat, meron pang ilang items na hindi ko nasagot, pwede akong bumalik by clicking go back to edit responses, or kung nasagot ko na lahat at hindi na kailangan pang balikan, I'm going to click submit to teacher. And this will pop up. Para siyang confirmation page. You can screenshot this one or take a shot this one, and this will serve as your confirmatory picture na nakapag-take ka na ng exam. Okay, so that's all. Gamit pa rin ang zip grade sa amin sa Pablo Lorenzo National High School as our online test. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat at sana'y marami kayong natutunan sa aking pag-share. Maraming salamat.